Alright, hello everyone, it is silverkyle, and today I'm going to be talking about something that is very important to me, and that is digital versus physical media, specifically because of what is going on with the Wii U and 3DS eShops in 42 different countries by the end of July this year in 2020. So, what's going on with them? They are losing complete access to their eShop. So, 42 different countries in Latin America and the Caribbean countries, specifically not Mexico or Brazil. They singled out those two. And I will put a link in the description box below to show the 42 different countries that are being affected by this. They are losing their limited eShop. So they don't have the exact kind of eShop that we would have in North America or Europe, where we turn on the Wii U or 3DS, we see a game that we want, we buy it, we download it. They didn't have that functionality. What they would do is they would buy a voucher for a game that would have a code that they would input into the eShop, and then they would be able to download it afterwards. So it isn't exactly the same, but they're losing that complete functionality. So, and by July 31st, 2020, if they haven't downloaded it, it's gone. So they bought this voucher, and then August 1st, if they haven't put it in, it's gone. They won't get their money back. They'll never get that game unless they go out and buy a physical copy. Now, obviously, I'm biased towards physical games and physical media because I'm a collector. I like owning things. I like saying that this is my copy of Prisoners. Nobody can take that away from me. Yes, this disc, I can drop it, it can break, it can scratch, wear and tear, can completely happen, and it could break. But if none of that happens, in 10 to 20 years from now, I'll still be able to watch this and play this. Same can't be said for these people that are in these 42 different countries and they bought a game for the Wii U or 3DS and forgot to download it onto their consoles, or something happened and there was a corrupt file or something like that, or they deleted it to make room for something else. They can't go back and get it. That's horrible. That's exactly why I've always been so afraid of digital media and why I really don't like it. And that's why I prefer, obviously I like there's so many more things about me like enjoying and collecting games and physical media, but one of the reasons was I don't trust that servers will stay around forever to keep these games going. Like the Wii U is 7 years old. 3DS is 9 years old. Like, these aren't necessarily like crazy old systems here. The Wii U was still selling games in 2017. The 3DS, I think 2018 there were still first party Nintendo games coming out for it. 2 years ago. You know, that's crazy. If they bought, what was it? I think there was I feel there was a Luigi's Mansion that came out a few years ago. There was a Metroid remake that was released on the 3DS not too long ago, like a few years ago. There's a Yokai Watch. I have no idea what that is. But that's an RPG kind of like Pokemon, I guess. That was released a few years ago. And if these people bought these vouchers and, you know, if they don't get them right now, they're gone. That's horrible. That's a horrible, horrible feeling. And I do not like that at all. So let me know in the comments below what you think about this. I really don't like it. Definitely if you're in these 42 countries, download whatever games you have on your Wii U and 3DS. And I almost feel that even if you're not in these countries, kind of think about that. If you have any games that you bought digitally, make sure that they're actually on your systems right now. I'm actually going to make a video in a few days from now of games that I would like on the Wii U digitally. Because here's the thing. As much as I love physical media, I understand that there's a time and a place for digital games. If there's a game that's crazy expensive, that's a bit older, it's much better to go the digital route and paying like $20 instead of $700. That to me makes a lot of sense. So there's a few games that I would specifically like on the Wii U, not the 3DS. The 3DS I'm very happy with what I have physically, but the Wii U eShop with the Virtual Console specifically, there's quite a few things that I would like on there. So I'm going to take a look at that and we'll go through. I'm not going to look at anything until I do the video. So I have no idea what I'm necessarily going to buy. I think I'm going to put myself at like a $50, maybe even a $100 limit. And say at least I'm buying at least $50 worth of stuff. This is going to be a fun video. But yeah, I'm going to have a little bit of fun with this. And we'll see how it goes. But let me know in the comments below what you think about all of this. How you feel about digital versus physical. Is this kind of swaying you a little bit? Or if it has no effect. If you're like, well, you know what? Those systems are 7 to 9 years old. It doesn't matter anyway. All right, you have been bearded in. Thank you all for watching. Beardage.